we have a huge problem. Pep is struggling, and when he's struggling, he's varying his players and his formation so much that we don't know what to expect with this gameplay. However, you have made certain observations from the last 10 games or so. First, their go-to formation is 4-2-3-1 on paper, with De Bruyne playing as a 10. But however, when in-game they're playing 4-4 or 4-2-2, depending on how much pressure they're getting, with De Bruyne moving to wing, either Doku or Savinho going to the other wing, and then Haaland and Foden or anybody else playing as a pair of strikers, like two strikers. The other thing, Ederson, Haaland, Kovacic are the only people you expect to be on the next lineup. Like all the other guys are usually varied. Even De Bruyne, sometimes is playing only like 30 or 20 minutes. You don't know. So it's very hard to like really plan for a single player. You can plan for Haaland only in that Man City. Now, the good things about this game is that Enzo is back and Colwell is back. Love is still not present. All the other guys are as we expected. Anyway, we go to the lineup. Now, this is what I've come up with as a lineup is a 4-1-4-1 or 4-3-3, depending on how you look at it. Now, Colwell is back. If Colwell is back, Colwell gets to play. Chaloba is back, Chaloba gets to play. You can vary with either tossing. Now, we have to put our best players in the first 60 minutes, 45 minutes. James has to be there, Cucurella has to be there, Caicedo has to be there, Palma has to be there, Sancho has to be there, Jackson and Neto. Now, these are my strategy and the reason why I've chosen some of the players. The first, you could say contention or a place where people think like probably you'll have another person is Madueke. With Madueke, I think how we are going to play, and this is strategy from, you could say, you expect Man City to come at us. You expect Man City to want to dominate the game. So we'll not be having a lot of possession. The possession will be 50-50. And you can expect even Man City to have a little more possession than us. And because of that, you also expect that a lot of chances will be from counterattacks. Now, if you are going to depend on counterattacks, I'll go with Neto as opposed to Noni, and that's the reason why I've chosen Neto in this game. Now, all the other guys are given. Jackson, there's no any competitor. You can't go with Nkunku right now. Sancho, again, you'll say like probably shift Noni, Neto this side, and then Madueke in net. Maresca can do that, but I'll prefer Sancho. Sancho is quick and then he's a little, and he's a city boy. Now, if you have a person going back to their home, if they are more likely to play better, that was different with Neto going to Wolves. But it's the norm. It is usually expected. Now, in-game management has to be key. Like we can start this game the way we go. Then at some point, like in 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 60 minutes, we feel like Man City has a better hand. I hope Maresca, as he has learned from the previous game, that he has the ability, the courage to like shift things around. And one place I think he has to shift a lot is from inverted. I know I've been a big critic of this inverting role. As much as it created the other goal in the last game, I somehow feel like when Cucurella is in front and Sancho is not very quick, or somebody playing in the left wing is not very quick to come and cover him back, we somehow concede a lot of chances from that wing. Like if you see a lot of goals that were somebody getting a lot of space in that wing and then making good crosses. And now you expect us to be dealing with Haaland. Now, if we give Man City a chance to make those good crosses, especially if De Bruyne is on that wing, and we give him chances to make good crosses, we should be sure that we'll concede. If we have to if we have to invert anybody, we should invert them based on the wing that De Bruyne will be playing. If De Bruyne plays on the right wing, we don't need to invert James. If De Bruyne plays on the left wing, we don't need to invert Cucurella. The other ones you can guess with them. And even if De Bruyne is not on form, he has good crosses, and we are not going to deal with crosses. Now, I know if you remove Man City name and if you remove Pep name from that team, that's an easy game. I assure you that Man City are not that good currently. So the other thing that we need to do as a strategy is to not fear them, like just attack them. It's not to give them time to think that they can dominate us, because that's what a lot of teams usually do, and then they can't attack and then they can't score. We need to go to that Etihad like we are going to win. That's the only thing. That's the only strategy to win this game. Anyway, good day.